So I've been like recently thinking, a lot of my videos have been cut short because sometimes I feel like I don't want to bore y'all. But then on the other hand, sometimes I feel like I lay back information because I just feel it would be too controversial. Well, this is my video to tell you that some things are going to get a little controversial. And like the 90% of the world that actually does not keep up with the news and then a lot of educational like aspects of what I say and like how to really process it, these videos are going to be controversial for you. The other 10% that gets it, I'm totally fine with that. But, like, I'm going to give y'all a hint at, like, some of the things I feel are, like, controversial. First off, with Miriam Witcher, the Hispanic who said, "Oh, I love Donald Trump." You're going to love Donald Trump until you vote for him, and if he becomes president, which he's not, because I would not vote for him, when he deports you. That is going to be your best friend then, when you're actually supporting him, but not your best friend afterwards. So I think you should think about why you'd want to vote for him and why you shouldn't vote for him. Next thing is Raven Simone. First off, I can't. I watched That So Raven. I'm a 90s baby, but I'm one of the 97 90s babies, as in I was just younger than my sister who's a 95, so she got the show more than I did. Like, big words like discrimination, when they use that, I didn't really get that too much, but she got it. And so when I look back at the Raven Simone shows, like That's a Raven, I'm just like, okay, this was a good show, but now you're just on The View, like, fucking up. Like, you can't put it any other way. I'm from every continent in Africa, except one. I'm from every continent in Europe except one. North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, Asia, Australia, and Africa. Those are the 7 continents. Continents, as in those are the 7 big land masses. Countries are the little things within. So like North America, you have Canada, you have United States of America. See how those continents have little countries. See, this is a country, this is a continent. You see how it fits in? That really just blew mine. And then talking about, oh, ratchet names or ghetto names. You do not pick the name at birth, and not every place can you change your name. So that we're just gonna let you stay on The View so you can say stupid shit and we can be controversial about it. Other thing that I feel is different from some views, but not all, is the quote, "Black Lives Matter." There's a photo where it's like, when we say Black Lives Matter, it's because at this current moment there are a lot of things happening to Black lives which show them not mattering to society. And when you say all lives matter, it is not to say that all lives do not matter, but to say right now, Black lives are the ones that need to be mattered most. And I don't know how to fully edit videos like too much right now. Still working out, I was having a lot of problems. But this is a picture, which I'm trying to scroll to find, where it's basically a representation of what we mean. Look, here it is. Black people created Black Lives Matter, and then white people created All Lives Matter. Pictorial representation. See how there's an African American in the background, somewhat crying. Well, a tear comes out. I don't want to say crying. That's the Black Lives Matter. Our voice is trying to be heard. But then white people, well, not all white people, but those who want to say all lives matter, that is what you're basically saying. You're basically putting a hand over our mouths and trying to silence us once again. Guess what? We are not in the times of slavery. We are in the times of where black people, although they are black crime, we're getting our education, and white supremacy is about to leave. Because, yes, in God we trust, and yes, there are like constitutional rights, but constitutional like laws and the Bill of Rights and things that surround us all. But when they say for the people, people is everyone. Back then it might not have been, but nowadays we're changing the connotation and the actual like definitions of how certain words are portrayed. I can't really remember the name for that, like that switch up, but that is how it is. When you say we the people, and when we say we the people, and when we say the United States, we're including everybody. Anyways, sometimes I will say some things and they will seem a little off or a little like they weren't said in the right way. I'm human. I get it. Sometimes it's wrong. Sometimes it comes out a little weird. But just know, I know what I'm talking about. I'm still in school. I'm still learning. I will continue to still be in the process of learning for over like a span of 10 to 20 years. Or 8 to 12 or 8 to 15. I don't know. But y'all know, y'all can hit me up on Facebook, Christopher Manhattan. Y'all could find me on Twitter. Well, I always put my stuff down below. But my Twitter is Chris Clark 75 and Clark with an E. Because some people always spell it without an E. Yeah, we French in here. But and Instagram, @1Chris_Topher. All you gotta do is comment, send me a message, slide in my DMs, or just like, you know, I'm down to earth half the time, and I know sometimes, like, it's just, you gotta, I don't know. Peace.
Remember those walls I built?